What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Definitely would not give him the time of day if I was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson better not come out of retirement for some little troll white boy. But if you decide to, I want you to cave his face in. That's what I want you to do. Yeah, and then we can have face bites, okay? I don't like that Logan Paul and his brother. I don't like them. I don't like they're arrogant, cocky, racist. You can't tell me they not racist. Why you only want to fight black people? Why you only want to fight black men? Y'all motherfuckers are so stupid. Y'all, ooh, just dumb. Why would you even get in the ring with that thirsty bitch? You want to be so close. Fuck him. Y'all think y'all doing something to Floyd Mayweather? That was dumb. All of that stuff is dumb to me. It's dumb to me, y'all. Like I said, if Mike Tyson decides to come out of retirement for that, you better twist his fucking neck off of his body. You hear me? Make you not do another fight. We're not doing no fights. Why are you driving so fast to a red light? I don't get that. Mike Tyson says it would take $1 billion to return to the ring, and he's open to fight against YouTuber Jake Paul. Right. $1 billion to come out of retirement, and then I'm going to paralyze you so you don't have to fight anybody else. That will be the end of your career. Give me all the money. I don't blame him. Kid Cudi to write, direct, and star in Netflix film Teddy, co-produced by Jay-Z. I like Kid Cudi. I always have. I like Kid Cudi a lot. His relationship with Kanye is so weird. Ugh. But I like him. Did y'all hear about that? When I tell you, it's really a sickness. Homophobia is a sickness. It's a sickness because it's literally irrational. It doesn't make any sense. Did y'all hear about that damn dog that was put up for adoption because he humped another dog and the owners didn't want him because he was gay? The dog is gay, y'all. The dog is gay, and so since the dog was humping on another male dog, then since the dog was humping on another male dog, like, what's the point? Since the dog was humping on another male dog, then they gave the dog away because the dog's gay. Something is wrong with y'all. Ugh. Something is really wrong with y'all. And it's funny because that shit is real. People are that weird, like that crazy. And it's like, where do you get this type of thinking? Come on, get over. I'm letting you merge over. Let's go. Where do you get this type of thinking from? Like, who taught you to think like that? Like, literally, who taught you to think like that? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Like, that's why I be like, who taught you that? You're not even, that's what the crazy part is. You're not even a free thinker. You're not. If you are homophobic, you're not a free thinker. Please don't get over on me, 16-wheeler. Please don't get over on me. You can't even call yourself a free thinker if you're homophobic. Sorry. Because you going by some shit somebody else told you to think. That's the only reason why you're no different than a racist. You're no different than a racist. You don't like or have an intolerance or can't stand or resistant to whatever the hell you want to call it. You got some feelings about a group of people that literally have nothing to do with you. And for what reason now? What's your problem? And then you want to inject God, girl, while you're over there fucking and sucking, eating shrimp. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That homophobia is crazy. It's no different than racism, and y'all don't want to hear that, especially black people. They do not want to hear that they are no different than a racist. No different than a racist. You're no different than a racist. Sorry. Sorry. You are the same way. Your brain is operating in the same way. Malleable, mushy, gushy brain might be oozing out of your ear at any moment of the day. Just a gushy little malleable brain that somebody can mold into something else and be like, you need to not like this group of people because why? That you're a weak-minded person if you're homophobic. You're a weak-minded person if you're racist. You're a weak-minded individual if you don't like women. You are a weak-minded individual. You are. You are. Sorry. You weak. Because all you're doing is operating according to what the society tells you to operate. The society has told you to have an intolerance and to be anti and to think with this binary template. It's either this or that, right? You even operate in your society like that. Even the gangs, and it's so crazy because even the gangs take on the same colors as the Republican and Democratic Party, that binary way of thinking. That if boy girl binary, black white, it's just binary ways of thinking. You got to be straight, either you straight or you not. It's just binary, nothing else. Boy girl, pink blue. You don't realize how you think just like this, and anything in between or outside of that, you don't like it. You falling in line with what they want you to fall in line with. You are not a free thinker. Sorry. You doing just what they want your ass to do. You doing exactly what they want you to do and think. You don't like black people. Why? You don't like people with a darker complexion. Why? You don't like Asian people. Why? You don't like Latin people. Why? You don't like gay people. Why? Who told you? Where did you get that idea from? You don't like black people. Why? What is it again? Because black people what? Oh, you don't like gay people. Why? Because they do what? What? You don't like trans people? Why? Because why? Who told you that? Who told you that? You don't like them for no other reason than what? Because it just ain't what? It's just not what? Who told you that? You ain't doing nothing. You ain't nothing but a goddamn sheep. And honey, I used to have a shirt that said the herd gets slaughtered. I think I might have to bring that back out of the archives. The herd gets slaughtered, honey. You right there with your little brains falling out of your ears. Talking about you don't like gay people. You want to give a goddamn dog away because he humped another dog. That's sick. That is sick. Something's wrong with y'all. And then you ask yourself, why don't you like gay people? What is your problem with gay people? Oh, because of the Bible. The same Bible that enslaved your ancestors. That Bible? That's what you're going by? Oh, when you mean the Bible that changed it from having relations with children to having relations with men. That Bible, you talking about that one? The one that's missing books? That one? The one that's been changed depending on what the government says? That book? That's what you're talking about? That's what you going by? When was the last time you went to church? When was the last time you read the word? Girl. And why? And you said some man who wrote a book that you are living your life by, and this book told you not to agree, to think that having sex with the same sex is a sin, while you over there scarfing down crustaceans, fornicating, sucking dick, having babies out of wedlock, not legitimizing yourself with the approval of a man. What are you talking about? Is this the same Bible you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just curious. How the hell? Y'all don't even realize that. Ask yourself, why? It's not that I'm homophobic. I just don't think that it's right. So what is the right way? What's the right way? What's the right way? Let me tell you something. I support the gay agenda. I support the gay agenda. That's so crazy. I showed my son that. I said, they gave the dog away because the good dog was gay. He said, what? He said, what is wrong with people? Like, literally, what is wrong with y'all? That's so crazy. Hello? I'm so tired of them calling about a warranty. I don't even know why I answered that. What else is going on? Let me see. Yeah, they gave R. Kelly sings to another inmate's daughter from jail. Y'all letting R. Kelly sing to your daughters? Like, that's disgusting. But you know what? Honestly, none of this is going to stop, actually. None of it's going to stop. You just need to find your tribe to where you guys are all harmonizing, because this stuff is not going to stop. The homophobia is not going to stop. The racism is not going to stop. That's why it's odd, but like in terms of rights, I feel like, who are you asking for rights? You're telling me you are giving me the right to do this, or you're telling me I don't have the right to do this. You're telling me because I have a vagina that I don't have the right to make the same amount as someone, a male, in my position. And you have to give me the right to do that. You're telling me I don't have the right to terminate a pregnancy. This is my body. You're telling me that I need your permission, or I no longer have permission to do with my body what I will. But there are no laws existing that tells a man what to do with his body. Would it be okay if we start saying that if you don't want people to have abortions, why don't you start with how the woman gets pregnant? How does the woman get pregnant? Let's cut off the semen and sperm supply to her. So instead of injecting these girls with hormones and birth control and foreign objects placed in their bodies so that your son doesn't get her pregnant, why don't we give your son a vasectomy until he gets his life together? Because those are reversible. So until he gets his life together, until he is able to maintain, and another person can depend on him for their survival, let's make it so he doesn't get anyone pregnant. Because he could actually get more women pregnant than a woman can have babies, right? Than one woman can be pregnant, right? He can go out and he could actually have 5 women pregnant at the same time. So why don't we cut off the supply? So then we don't have to even worry about unwanted, unplanned. We won't have to worry about those types of pregnancies, and we won't put it on the woman to do something to her body, even the abortion. We won't have to worry about abortions if you cut off the semen supply. So let's put in an act to where we actually have little boys going under the knife very early. Let's say, what do we say, 11? Let's say at a 10 or 11, or let's say they do it upon birth. Instead of circumcisions, let's give vasectomies. And then when he gets old enough and decides he wants to have a family, and he can make that conscious, responsible decision that he has found a woman he wants to have babies with, and he goes out and he says, I want to have a baby with you. I'm going to go back to the doctor and have my vasectomy reversed so that I can have a planned pregnancy with you. Let's do it that way. What do you say? No, you don't want that. You have to put the responsibility on the woman, and then you make it seem like you actually have rights over another person's body. It's slavery. It's slavery. Looks like slavery to me. That I can tell you what you can and cannot do with your body, and actually have a response from women. Actually, laws put in place that tell you, I could tell you what to do with your body. But there's no laws in place that tells a man, this is what you have to do in order We don't have to even worry. We could take abortion off the table. Just give these little boys vasectomies until they decide they want to have children. See how you can adjust your population. Then your population will have a severe adjustment, right? We won't have to worry about unwanted pregnancies, unplanned pregnancies, women's lives being thwarted because they can't even have an abortion. We won't have to worry about it. Cut off the sperm and semen supply. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy, and we'll get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the ideas that I had. Bye.